Hey, what's up, you guys? Oh, you finished editing, Kai? That's cool. What kind of video did you make? Victor players are carried. You know, I think that's very true. I played a Victor player earlier, and it was so crazy how fast he went, and he had all this stuff, and it was so aggressive and so powerful. And then if I could break through once, if I could get in one time, he couldn't do anything because he didn't know how to deal with defense. But there are obviously going to be Victor players who are very good, you know. Hey, what's up, King Death Cradle and Songbird and God Hands and Worm Thermo Socks? How do I fight Brian and not eat counter hits? It's impossible. Unless you just stop attacking. Hey, check it out. I got the Raijin promotion. I played against Talon. Dude. Got any jokes about King players? Whoo! You King players are eating so good. But, I mean, it's inevitable. You're about to get nerfed through the concrete, dude. King is so crazy right now. I feel like when you fight against the King, it's like being a grandmother fighting a professional boxer who has nuclear weapons attached to the gloves. Are you back in Sweden? Hey, what's up, LKMA? Damn, everybody's showing up. Cool stream, Brazel. Yeah, I'm back in Sweden. I have been for a while. Do you guys want to know how I got the Raijin? You know, I've been having trouble with my controller cable disconnecting. You guys have seen that on the other streams, right? So I had to hold it very carefully, and if I jiggled it at all, it would just come loose. It was so annoying. So today I went and bought another one, and this one has those latches that it just clicks in and you know, it doesn't fall out. And it made everything so much better. I could hold the controller properly. Wow! Damn! Harada saying, oh no. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for becoming a member, dude. Regular. That's the only rank you get here when you're a regular at Frames Bar. I'm handsome with my hat inside. Hey, thanks. Hey, do you guys want to see something crazy? I want to show you guys some replays, I think. I can tell you something. It's been insane. I've had pluggers. I've had 5 pluggers today. I fought an Azucena called Usama bin Lagging. And he was only spamming that broken running move. And then I finally figured out how to deal with him. And he had one sliver of health left. And he just disappeared, dude. I've been plugged on and everything. Lots of pluggers and cheaters. What's my personal suggestion on how to fix the problem? The next video I make will be on cheating. I'm sorry it's dark, by the way, but I just feel much more comfortable when my room is dark. So the way to fix... I'm going to make a video on this tomorrow. So, I mean, but for those of you who are here, I will show you right now. If you go to the community tab of your main menu, you can go to players you've played with. And a player will appear in this list even if they plug on you. Look, here he is, Osama bin Lagging. He just got Bushin, dude. He wasn't Bushin when I saw him. He was still Kishin. This guy is a cheater. You know, he played like a complete scrub. I mean, no way this is his real rank, right? Because he used one move and he spammed it. He was just bored doing the running move and then plugged as soon as he got close to losing. So this guy, absolute, you know, mega cheater, and he's on console, which is weird. But what you can do, and what I did with this guy is you click his name and you can go to report. And then what I do, this is at least what I do, I go to report regarding player, and then I go to other. And then here I write the time I played against that opponent, and I write that they plugged and that I'm sure that they're cheating. Now, the way to solve this problem is Namco actually having a team of people looking at these reports and then taking actions based on them. The only thing we've heard so far from Namco is that they are looking at the top of the leaderboards for people who are boosting, and then they're looking through their match footage to make sure that they are not doing something suspicious to get to the highest ranks. But the problem is that pluggers are much more common, and they're much more of a problem because they ruin more matches, right? And they're sort of everywhere. And so, do Namco even have the capacity? Do they have enough people on their team that they can look through this and actually ban people? The problem is, right, like somebody pointed out in my community post earlier today, if you make it so that somebody is penalized for disconnecting one time really hard, then, I mean, I've had legit disconnects in the last round before. I have. So, and you get disconnect percent or whatever, but so you can't punish them too hard right away, but if it happens like a second time or whatever, then something has to happen. A suggestion I've seen is that the person who gets plugged on should just get the win, but the problem with that is I think people could use it to boost even harder. You could use it for boosting, right? Because I could just like get into matches with people and have them plug on me and I would just get a bunch of wins, right? The 5 most troublesome characters after the patch. I think Devil Jin is still in the top 5. The nerf didn't nerf him hard enough. I mean, Devil Jin is a huge issue. King is a huge issue. I mean, King is crazy, dude, right now. King? With heat? His low from Jaguar Sprint, which is his forward running stance, the one that is armored in heat. You know you can break through armor with low attacks. King has 2 different attacks, one mid and one low. His drop kick low that actually crushes lows. So if you try and interrupt his armor with a low, he can crush you and go over your low. The throw becomes unbreakable, and the mid that he does, it looks as though he gets a people's elbow into guaranteed alley kicks. It is crazy. So I think it's the most problematic characters right now are Jin, Devil Jin, Jun, King, and number 5 I don't know. Could be Drag. Young Tuberculosis. Your list is actually very, very good. I think for me, Reyna and Dragunov are sort of the same thing. Jaguars and Heat are dangerous. Well, you know, they're solitary animals. So when they are in estrus, I wonder how they find each other. They probably use, you know, scent. Anyway, do you guys want to see something crazy? Talon is back. Talon is a professional British player who has been a bit of a rival / mentor of mine. He comes into the chat. It's all memes and we play. He's pretty much one of the best Gigas players in Europe. But sometimes I kick his ass, right? If he's not playing Gigas, I can keep up with him. And we tend to have fantastic matches. Look, here he is. And we were in, I mean, I don't know if he cared, but we can see each other on the ranking thing. And I was sort of trying to get Raijin before him. And then finally, all of a sudden, I match up with him. It's the first time I've played against him. See, where is he? Oh, I only have one of the matches saved. Where's the other match against Talon? Oh, anyway. I got my ass kicked and I managed to run it back. It was a really crazy match, dude. Check this out. It's cool that you can do this. It's cool that you can do this. Victor is fun. Yeah, he does look fun. Dat Boy Skeeter. Hey, Shaheen is a really cool character in this game. Good choice. Check out this sick match against Talon. So his entire thing is that he abuses Hermit stance and then he spams Los, right? What a scrub. Down 4-2. The reason I really wanted to like make a video because this, we played 3 times. He crushed me in the first match. I managed to win the second clutch, and this is the third one. So this is for all the marbles. I'm starting to use back 3+4 as like a whiff punish more. It's good. I mean, it works. I feel like it works a lot better in this version of the game. It works better in T8 than it did in T7 for sure. That string, if he gets a counter hit, he gets the whole thing, you know. And I'm scared to swing into, like I'm straight scared to swing into Hermit because it's got those parries, it's got counter hit lows. That should have been my round, definitely, right? Cheating Talon. Did I take Talon's marbles? I did take Talon's marbles. I won. Well, I won. I'll be honest with you. I won 2-1. It was a sick match. I mean, it was a sick match. Low parries, breaking throws, playing like a real Tekken player. But I always play well against Talon because I become motivated. And I also like him, but I want to kick his ass, you know? So it puts you in a really good, like, spot mentally to, like... See? Second low parry. Because he really abuses lows on his Leroy, right? But then I'll be honest, he got Raijin before me, and then we played one more time when he was Raijin, and he kicked my ass so hard that I almost cried. And I loose quit on him. So we're 2 for 2 right now in Tekken 8. We're 2 for 2. Nice punish by me. I play way better off stream. I'm sorry, I always suck a little when you guys watch, but you know, that's okay. I'll do the actual, like, I'll play for fun on stream, and then I'll do the... Look at the pushback there. I didn't get any punish. And then I'll do the actual grinding off stream, you know. Down 3 is good in this version as well. I mean, people launch it, but you get a lot of mileage. Nice break. Very nice break. See? Because he was going to run up and do some low stuff. And I'm just trying to, like, run the clock out, you know. Sick match. Talon is sick. Sick dude. GG's. Why do you play Elisa still? Do you think Leroy's good? No, I think Leroy... I mean, I've always had a huge issue with the way Leroy's Hermit stance works. I've never liked it because of the auto parry stuff that it has built in. See if we can see the other match. Yeah, do you guys want to see the Raijin promo? I'll show that to you and we'll talk about Leroy meanwhile. But apart from me hating and being just generally bad against Hermit, apart from that, Leroy seems very reasonable in this game. Like, I have to figure out whether or not, like, there is stuff to do about Hermit that I just don't know. Or whether it's just like... This guy played really good, IDK. His problem was... he doesn't know that the second hit of down forward 1-1 from Elisa is a duckable high. So I could just abuse that string against him, you know. It's also fun because we both have these like massively powerful running twos. So it's like who's going to do one, who's going to duck one. See? Look at the damage! Look at the damage of Claudio's running two, dude. And then that heat engages and he has a low for his heat crash. It's so scummy, dude. Claudio is another character I think is actually very reasonably balanced in this game. I mean, Claudio has always been good. I think he was fantastic in 7. Underrated character. But he's sort of the same in this version that he was in 7, and everybody else got power crept. So Claudio is kind of fine now. So the characters that I think are like the best, have the best balance that other characters should sort of aspire to be near are, I think... Claudio is balanced. I think Lars is balanced. I'm unsure about Leroy. Elisa, I think, is also reasonable, but she does have some really scummy stuff. Like, she does have some, like, straight up unfair stuff. I mean, not to the. I mean, you can't compare it to like King or Jin or Dragunov or anything like that right now. But that move right there, this thing, they've already said. Namco tweeted that they are looking at that move right there, and what I'm hoping, all I'm hoping, is that they don't nerf the damage. If I get to keep it for the damage in regular combos, I'm happy. I think they want to nerf about it is that you can get it you can get this into a guaranteed dual boot 4 in wall combos, and it gives you like 17 extra damage in the wall combo. It's not, you know, it's not super broken. It's not like, you know, it's on the level of like, I mean, Kuma's wall combo is, you know, supposed to work like that. It does even more damage, I think. Duck a high from chainsaw. I missed it. Did that happen? So many moves that look like highs, but they are mids. Yeah, and the reverse is true as well. The worst one, the worst offender, is the new booster kick that Jack does from stance, because his leg is so fat and it covers the entire screen. So, and it looks like the most mid of all time, and it's just like it's just a high. And if you don't duck it, he wins the match. So you have to learn how to. I've never ducked one yet. I haven't ducked a single one yet. I want to play some Lars though. I want to get some more characters up to a decent rank. We'll do Lars. See what happens, you know. What stage should I practice on? I like the music on this one. Get ready for the next battle. You ducked while running too? Really? Huh. I need Bob back. Dude, if Bob... I'm terrified of playing rank and losing it. You know, that happens to me too. Like today, I'm like, oh, I'm Fujin, that's nice. And then you get anxiety because you don't want to lose the rank that you got. You have to just forget about it, dude, and you have to just go. Otherwise, you won't be able to go higher. There is a hack that you can do. Jin. That's the move that they made it so you can sidestep now, theoretically. I haven't done that yet either successfully. Yeah, the damage does look a little bit more reasonable now. So that's a good change. There is one hack when you like get a rank and you don't want to lose it when it comes to rank anxiety. It's something that I did. I don't know if you can do it on PC, but it's something that I did when I played on PlayStation. I made 2 user profiles. And when I had 2 user profiles. And when I got a max rank on one, I would leave that account and I would play on the. I would just like log out. It was like Frame Whisperer 1, Frame Whisperer 2, and then I played on the other until I got a higher rank on that one. So that like actual max rank on the other account was preserved, and I couldn't lose that. But I also didn't start out at that rank on the other account, right? But if you think about it, if you have that amount of anxiety, I mean, work on your anxiety. Don't try and figure out a way of not having anxiety. Like try like figuring out why you feel that way and try to not feel that way. That's probably a better. So yeah, you just gotta go, dude. Lightning screw. We both have lightning screws. Kudos. Yeah, they have to nerf the shit out of Devil Jin. Can you get down 1+2 after sidestep 2 now? Looks like maybe you can. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Tenryu is not a super high rank for me right now, but Devil Jin is just such a joke. Like, what are you supposed to do? I'll rematch him though. Feng, yeah, I've played a bunch of, yeah, avoiding the problem won't make it go away. And here's the thing, getting demoted is actually a lot less punishing in this version of the game compared to older versions of the game, because it doesn't start you at the middle of the previous rank anymore. Now, it just starts you, can you interrupt it? Can you, like, jab him when he's flying? Or do you just have to eat the inevitable mega mix-up from hell? And look at the hell sweep as well. Are Devil Jin players making excuses for this character even after the nerf? I haven't seen any discourse on it, but, you know, they haven't even started nerfing this character. They need to tear him in half. And honestly, after they tear him in half, they also have to reset the ranks of all Devil Jin players. They should have to, like, get those ranks with a more reasonable... Oh, I did it! I did it! With a more reasonable version of the character, right? So, I think major balance updates should always come with... rank resets. I think that's important. People just get sad because they lose their ranks, but I mean, it's totally worth it. If you're like, if Namco say, oh, Fakum Lam has been like unbeatable for months, we changed him, he's fixed now, they're basically saying that people who got high ranks with him before the nerf didn't actually do that with the intended version of the character. Right? Good doc. Wow, they're just spamming, huh? They're just spamming the chains from a range. The chains from a range. Is there a way to get a heads up when you're gonna stream? No, there isn't. I only stream when I feel like it. I only stream when I feel like it, and I never know when I'm gonna feel like it. You know what I mean? I feel like Lars is trash and I should change the character already, but it's just because I played against the Devil Jin and I was talking too much. We'll make it happen. Didn't even use my heat a single time. Like I was way too distracted. Let's do good next one. Get ready for the next battle. What makes him OP? You haven't met a victory yet that didn't just spam the 2-string and down back 4. I don't know about Victor. He's very, very oppressive and stressful and gimmicky, and there's a bunch of stuff, but I actually do okay against him now. Whereas, like, there are some characters where it's just, like, ridiculous how much... Like, for example, King needs, like, a blanket damage nerf of 50% to everything he has. Like, you just need to nerf King's damage. No two ways about it. Oh, no! Back one! My, nemesis, Brian's doing back one. He's still doing back one. Do a hatchet kick. Do a hatchet kick. The game of trash. My name is Jeff, the game of trash. This game's trash, dude. get cooked. Oh, my combo. That's not what you do. It's fun trash? Yeah, I agree. I've started to enjoy the game more and more. I mean, obviously it's because I've been successful. I'm doing really well with Elisa now. I think after the Raijin promo, I'm probably like top 30 Elisas right now. So, yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it more and more. But yeah, it's trash. We beat up Brian. It feels good. He's not worth that many points. Guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm enjoying Tekken 8 more and more every day that goes by. And, you know, I've had, as I've climbed to the higher ranks, I've had like a bunch of games now that actually run out the clock, which is crazy. It's like a certain kind of opponent. It's definitely not everybody, but I had a lot of opponents where like we play normal Tekken and the clock runs out. You saw my match against Talon, right? So, you know, it is also slowing down as your level gets higher, which was a theory we all had. I'm glad it was right. Oh, I should have spun. We had a follow-up? Itchy ear, sorry. I keep trying to do the stomp right there, but they removed his stomp. That's sad. That was a cool move. Why did they take away Lars' stomp? It makes perfect sense for him to have that. Oh, I should use his new dynamic moves, right? That's how you play the character now. You do this stuff. But you don't get hit. Yeah, you do this and then you go into Rebellion. Yeah, this is how you play Lars now. Nice back one. Like, one thing I've noticed with Brian's install is he gets it whenever he does a combo, right? When he does his normal combo, he just does a fast taunt and he gets his install. So he just has it for every combo he ever does. And then he does at the wall and he gets massive damage. Shouldn't it be that he actually has to like get the install before he can use it? He just always has it now. Hey, Hero Monix, thank you so much, man. Lars is trash you. Please change your character. Ah, you're very right. Are you doing the no heat challenge? No. I'm actually using heat a lot on my main right now. It's just that I'm new to Lars, so I haven't really like his heat isn't really in my repertoire. But I should do more heat stuff. I know he has the stomp from dynamic still, but that's not the same thing. Obviously, you want it for those guaranteed hits after sidestep 2. You know. This situation. You do down 1+2 now, but I just realized that it's inconsistent at the wall. So it's not the same thing. Snake Edge, okay. Alright, nice snake itch. Nice ground throw gimmicks. That did no damage. At all. I don't know how to break that one. I haven't seen that one before. Hey, this guy's cool. He doesn't want to deal with lows. He's gonna hope a kick. Should have blocked and punished. I don't want to stand up in the corner against the king. He can just do heat stuff and kill me. See? Oh. Yes. All according to Keikaku. Keikakudori. I'll have you guys know that I blocked a lot of Shining Wizards in my ranked session today, okay? It's true. Nice, they like that, they love that. They wake up with that thing all the time, the Kings. Oh, also, did you know that King's Heat Crash does more damage than any other Heat Crash for literally no reason? They just made it better than all the other ones. There's no reason for him to have that. There's no reason, but he does like so much damage with Heat Crash. Somebody did like a Heat Crash tier list and you could see all the different properties. And I knew that King was going to have the best damage and Zaphinus was probably going to be the fastest. And yeah, I was right on both accounts there. I need to learn the combo here. Whoa! Oh no. He has more, right? Nicely done, dude. This guy's cool. The most frustrating thing about King is unseeable throws. Well, okay, so here's the thing. They power crept King massively, right? They power crept King massively in this game, but here's the thing. Making two general changes to the game that weren't buffs to King indirectly buff King so amazingly hard that you should actually nerf King going into this game to not make him too powerful. First of all, counter hit throws being impossible to break is huge if you're a King player. And the other one is the fact that instant while running is trivialized now and anybody can do it and it's super easy at every range means that Shining Wizard is like much, much better, right? So those two general changes to the entire game make Old King broken. You didn't have to also give him an armored stance from full screen that does the most inescapable stance mix-up I've ever seen. And also give him higher damage than almost any other character. I think King is probably the highest damage character in this game. That's a cool little intro. Big whiff. Lee also needs a fat nerf in this game, by the way. Not based on like what this guy did right there, but you know, just based on, you know, everything Lee can actually do. Ah, no combo? Come on. This move's always been awesome, but unless you get a counter hit, it just doesn't do anything. I felt like I was going to get a counter hit right there, which is why I tried it. Nice down jab. That's a good choice right there. His down 3 still being a counter hit launcher, even though the game is supposed to not be filled with counter hit launchers. They did not nerf Lee's counter hit launchers, did they? A bird! This new Dynamic 3, I should start abusing it. I have a theory that it's going to be like one of the better moves in this game. You just need to place it to where you don't get interrupted, and it's going to be like amazing. Let's get Lars to the purple ranks to start. Downplay is given, yeah, but the League community are like cool guys. Unlike Mishima players who are just like, you know, coping 12-year-olds who don't get laid. League players are actually cool, so it's more difficult to criticize their downplaying. Oh no! That's a non-combo I just did. Oh right, that's a heat dash move as well. So I just blew my heat. I just blew my load holding forward by mistake, pretty much. Oh, that is such a good heat engager for Lee. Every single time I've seen a Lee heat engage, it's like with that move. Or they hit you with the while standing launcher and then they use heat to turn it into a true combo. That's another thing they do. I keep swinging right there. I really should learn not to. The down jabs. Oh damn, no time. Nicely done, he's beating me now. You haven't made a League player without... Well, it's true, they're a unique bunch, you know, they're weirdos. It's just true, but I don't hate League players. They are down players, though. They're like, oh, I hope they buff Lee. He's so bad now, and meanwhile he has like a back 4. What else do you need? Woo! Michael Jackson? That Michael Jackson mod for Lee is just really good. That's like one of the best sound mods ever. That and Main Man Kazuya. Those are the best ones. Alright. Run back. Run back. That's so unfair. Yeah, gotcha, bitch. Raid shard. I forgot about the 1-1-1. 10 frame counter hits is a very good resource to have in a game all about spamming, not gonna lie. I mean, it's not Kuma level good, but... Did I fight TMM yet? No, I haven't. I'm assuming he's like max rank with Kazuya already. The only... honestly, I haven't had time to watch TMM do anything. I haven't heard him say or do anything about Tekken 8 so far. The only thing I know is that I saw a clip of a stream and I saw that he was playing Reina now, which is like, you know... That sucks. The biggest Tekken influencer in the world influencing people to play the most played character in the world. That's sad, you know. It would be cool if like the most influential Tekken player in the world played cool characters, but you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath. I hope he's enjoying it though. I hope he's doing well. He's saying that it's the... He hasn't been playing ranked. He's saying it's the best fighting game ever made. It has the potential to be that. The balance in the game is 5 flavors of mega whack though. But you know, if you're like, if you have faith that Namco will fix it. I bet Mayman has a lot more faith in Namco than I do. I mean, I know them to be a bunch of hateful, greedy liars. And I'm not wrong about that, but you know, they can still make a good fighting game even though they are hateful, greedy liars. Don't like Tekken players and who don't care about balance. Wasn't I ducking? Why are you counter hitting me with highs when I'm ducking? Are you using software? Look at this. Nina is another character who I just hate in this game. But the thing about me hating Nina in this game, I mean so much that I can barely breathe when I'm playing against her. She's like my least favorite thing in the world, Nina. Is I felt exactly the same in 7, and there's like no difference. She's just like a constantly spamming, way too safe, way too high damage, like mega scrub character. Who I have no interest in, have never tried, and only become sad when I see or hear about. And then Namco do a poll, and it turns out that the community consistently in every poll on Nina and Anna just prefer Anna, because she's like the superior character design in every way. I mean, I've said this before, but I don't believe that Rushdown is a valid character archetype. I don't think you should ever design any character to be a Rushdown character, because it's designing a character to be way too oppressive and for like the opponent to have to like, you know, hate their lives. It's just like not good. It's like putting zoners in fighting games. Hey, I got a massive donation. You were the lead. Hey, well played, dude. Let me go back and thank you once I've like talked about how much I dislike this Nina. Yeah, and these strings and everything. It's just like, why do you think it's okay for a character design to be this trash? Everything that's hateful about Tekken, like mega scruppy strings, basically never-ending combos, basically never-ending damage. Now she has projectiles, and she's always had multi-throws. Like, Nina is just like the worst thing. The worst thing. But you know, some people like her. And I support them. See, that's overpowered. This is like completely cancerous. That string has always been mega cancer. I hate that string. I hate being against a wall against her. I hate that low. I hate that low. That's the scruppiest low in the universe, dude. But, you know, whatever. Some people like her. She's apparently iconic or something, you know. Whatever that means. Yeah, and the fact that she gets that and she still gets the guaranteed stuff on the ground after that, I hate that as well. Too slow, huh? Ooh, not too slow that time. Not too slow that time. I got a heat. You guys are right. I'm not using my heat at all. Oh, and the scruppiest low literally in the game. Okay, good for you. Good for you, dude. Nice scruppy low. I need to start doing real combos off of that. I would be winning, dude. Oh, heat. Right. I get it. Yeah, Nina's always been like this, so I don't know if there's something something special about her in like this version. Okay, sorry, I need to go back and thank this guy. Good games. Michaelius Achapolo. That's a sick name, dude. Hey, high tier name. Michaelius Achapolo? With a name like that, I feel like you should be playing Claudio, though. Down back 2-3 for easy wall tornado. No, you should. I mean, I know the combo off of while standing one. I'm just not doing it right. Hey, look, it's a jack. Nice. Okay. Nice, nice. Are you gonna blow the wall up? No? Okay. Oh, I'm pretty sure I broke it. You know what would be sick if Overkill explodes the wall? Does it do that? That's gonna be a massive combo. You could probably wall to wall. I can punish that, dude. I'm Lars. I've got back 3-4, dude. What do you know about back 3-4? Oh. He's playing like a real Jack player now. Do the high. Thank you. Back one. It's good for killing. That's the high I was talking about earlier. That high right there. That booster kick, it's Borkers if you don't... It's Borkers if you don't duck it, but it doesn't look duckable, so you never do. Okay. He's found his playstyle, dude. Nice low parry. There you go. This guy has found his playstyle. He's going to stand still and do down 4-2. Right there, you should really have done... Gigas is running too, dude. It's like a really good move. How much damage is this going to be? Jack is trash in this game. I mean, overpowered, right? He's like crazy, right? I'm not imagining things. Jack is like insane in this game, right? Holy. Lil Majin running trains with King? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we need Lil Majin to speak up about King. Running trains on people with him right now is straight up unethical. Picking King and going online right now, as far as I'm concerned, is straight up unethical. I mean, Manja's a great guy. He's not like, trying to hurt people. But when you match up against him in ranked right now, not only is it a king, which is like so unfair, it's the best king of all time. I mean, it's got to be insurmountable, right? Nice low parry. Where do you buy your software? Bad punish. Should have been a 4-2-4. You gonna do the thing? No. Good block. Nice. Hey, nice. That's how you play him. That's what you do. I mean, that doesn't even feel duckable, dude. Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast, Sonic. It's one of the best looking raid charts in the game, no doubt. I love the way he slides out. Like he's Ninja Gaiden. Why is King so unfair? Hey, Tony R, thank you so much. Hey, Tony, thank you so much, man. Man, you guys are super generous today. Thanks for liking the content. What makes him unfair? Well, first of all, King has... The most basic problem with him is his damage is too high. But the other thing is, I think, that the generic changes to throws buffs King more than any other character. He's one of the characters that really benefits from the buff to... while running, because while running is trivial now, so Shining Wizard is better. But then it's also his heat. His heat is busted. Like his heat is mega busters. It's Dave and Busters. It's the craziest thing ever. King's heat is like the... I mean, you might as well, stop playing. Don't keep trying. I mean, I've beaten plenty of Kings, so can you. But it's called Jaguar. I mean, I have to learn this combo. What's going on with me? Oh, it's Lightning Screw after the launch. That's it. I'm breaking these, by the way. It's called Jaguar Sprint. That's it. So the thing with Jaguar Sprint is the options that you have from it generally cannot be dealt with by generic, by like any... Like strategizing against it is basically impossible and you're completely forced to guess, but it's also true that every time you guess wrong, which will be a majority of the time because of how the stance moves are configured, King deals so much damage that it becomes like, I mean, it makes you want to throw up. Like the fact that the unbreakable throw from Jaguar Sprint, the fact that the unbreakable throw also heat engages. So like you do Jaguar Sprint, you heat engage off of that throw, and then you loop into another Jaguar Sprint. It's crazy, dude. It forces a mix-up. Yeah, it forces a mix-up, but it also forces a mix-up that is too strong. Do you know what I mean? It forces a mix-up that is too strong, that leaves the opponent with too few options. And when King is successful, and the likelihood of him being successful is too large, the damage he gets is too high. His heat crash is also broken. It does like, a normal heat crash in this game does 50 damage. King's does like 65. Wow. Who's being super generous now? Who's gifting subs? Damn, what a generous stream. What have I done to deserve this? That's one of my favorite Pet Shop Boys songs, by the way. What have I done to deserve this? I could leave you, say goodbye, and I could love you if I tried, and I could. Oh, Left to My Own Devices, that's the name of the song. Damn, the Pet Shop Boys are so sick. A nice electric scrap. See, if like, here's my point. If 10 Ryu level dudes can just do electrics and it's not a problem, how is it hard? Like, what's hard about it? This guy's doing them. I'm not saying this guy is bad, not at all. But I mean, if it's something that people can do consistently at ranks that aren't that high, are they hard enough? Should you make them harder? Yeah, nice hell sweep. Do another one. Blocking a hell sweep for that sick 5 gifted subs. Hey, thank you so much, man. I have to thank you properly, but YouTube isn't showing me your name properly, so I don't know who did it. I just saw that it started with a G, so I'm guessing God Hands. Hey, nice walk, dude. This guy's good. Hatchet kick. Told you. Told you it was going to be a hatchet kick. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Damn, you guys are being way too generous. This game's hype, huh? Does anybody know how many copies it's sold so far? I mean, I think it's already, like, crazy successful, right? Which is amazing. Hey, NSQL, thanks for subscribing as well. Who gifted 5 subs? Let me know. I couldn't see. Good patience. Good patience! This guy's good. Sorry I said, I'm surprised you can do electrics. That's not punishable? I guess it's a high then. Must be a high then. That's a block. Absolutely. Hey, damn, dude. I was actually thinking about you the other day because I was like, I wonder who he's playing now. Because I only ever saw you play Chloe. I'm glad you found a character that you enjoy and that you feel strong with in this game. I mean, that running move that she has is broken. Dude, you still here? Let's wait for him. I still can't see who gifted the subs. Oh, it's God Hands after all. Hey, thank you so much, man. You're like my #1 fan these days. LK May's getting jealous. That axe kick is so broken as well. Kazuya's always had that, and it's always been like the main issue with him. Hey, nice. He got me. You got me, dude. Felt lost at first, but running 3-2. carrying my wheels. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that move is gonna carry a lot of Azuzena players, dude. I mean, I know it's supposed to be linear, but, you know, the thing it reminds me the most of is really Fakumlam's flying knee. But Fakumlam's flying knee was linear in a way that this just isn't. Fakumlam's flying knee, you could actually, like, unless they placed it really well, you could really deal with movement. Whereas Azucena's thing, I mean, it's hard. It's so fast. It's like a mid running 2 from Claudio. The way it just explodes across the stage. And then your face. Oh, that's how you do, huh? Ah, win button. I forgot about your win button. Hey, Irohoff West, thank you so... Wow, what a crazy generous stream. I should stream at night more often. This is crazy. I've never had a stream like this successful, pretty much. Do a hell sweep. Come on, man. I know you want to. Just do a hell sweep. You're a Kazuya. It's what you live for. It's the crutch that has been carrying your pathetic character for, like, all this time. Just do a hell sweep, dude. Good luck stepping you. Yeah, not gonna happen, is it? What did you write, Irohoff, with the West? I gotta, like, lose to this Kazuya and then I'll check, okay? Good punish, almost. Didn't finish it. Nice! Panic Electric. I think while standing 1 combos, while standing 1, up for 3. Yeah. I know. I know the combo. I just don't have it in my repertoire. So when I get the launch, my brain wants to do Tekken 7 combos, but I know exactly what to do. It's this. See? In a match, I don't have it. Do you guys want to play Zafina? I had a couple of requests to play Zafina in my comments on my videos today. So, I'll play some Zafina. I played 2 Zafinas at Raijin already. They were doing pretty good. One thing I learned from one of them is that you can use her Scarecrow Heat Crash at the wall, and it gives you... down forward 1 in series instead of just the stomp. It's a crazy generosity. Thank you so much, Irohoff the West. Thank you so much. This stage is the hypest stage, by the way. I love the floor explosion thing. It's so good. I mean, it's seriously good. Can you turn it on here? Floor blast. Damn, you can. This is so sick. I wonder what Zafina does for the floor blast. Maybe this move? Let's try it. Oh, see, that works. And then she doesn't get a combo because of course she doesn't. What would she do if she had to combo off of this and wanted to use the floor blast? That works. Okay. This is like her wall combo now. The one that I've found, at least. It's weird. But it works. And it's good damage. Like 70 plus. It's not bad. Dude, what's happening? Coyote Stark? Dude, even LKMA became a member. Holy, this is crazy. Wow. This is crazy. You guys are being way too generous. Chill. Like, I mean, I appreciate it like you wouldn't imagine, but I don't do this for money. You know, I have a job. I'll be fine, you guys. But thank you so much. Wow. Taking 8 hype, huh? Block or whiff punishing the pulse. Very important. And now we're going to use the new Scarecrow 2-1 to heat engage. See? And then we're going to go into Scarecrow. And we're going to kill him with the Scarecrow heat crash. Stream popping off. Yeah, that's insane, dude. What have I done to deserve this? Pet Shop Boys. What's the best Pet Shop Boys song? Ban anybody who says Western Girls, by the way. Anybody who says Western Girls, you can just ban them. You have my permission. Throw spamming Paul, standard. Oh, that's a heat engager, huh? They love the fact that they can heat engage and then they're in position to do the Demolition Man right away, and they also get an extra powerful Demolition Man. Paul players are jerking off because what they want to do, what they've been wanting to do since, you know, for as long Paul has existed, is stand close to you and use the fact that he has Demolition Man as a crutch to win rounds, right? And now that's his entire heat thing. Hey, nice troop roll. This guy's good. Hey, Coyote Stark, thank you for your beautiful and very kind words, dude. And again for the massive donation. I guess that's a combo. Stop doing snake edges, dude. Stop relying on crutches. You don't have to rely on crutches. Your character is overpowered. You can just, like, play normally and win. This is crazy, dude. How hard this guy is pushing is crazy. I just tried to do a move that doesn't exist anymore. Oh, I did a rage art! This game's trash! This game is trash, dude. Calling out Bamco's bullshit. I mean, they do nothing but bullshit. I mean, it's. I mean, I'm sure there are good people working there, whatever. But I just do not like it. I can't stand it when people are like, "Thank you, Namco. We finally get to play the game." I'm like, did you pay $70 for this game? Because I sure did. Of course, I get to fucking play it. It's mine. What are you talking about? Get to play it. Break the throws. Come on. Kill this guy now. It's not hard. It's not hard. You know what I mean? And then I get that it's like a joke most of the time when Harada is like, shit the hair down. But when you genuinely are like making a flawed product that has all these problems and you're ignoring like severe issues with it, and people are trying to like get a comment on what you're gonna do about the cheating and everything else, and you just go, shit the hell down, here's Fakumlam, buy him, he's broken, you know? Yeah, of course, I mean, everybody should be making fun of them for that. Hey, a real combo. Check it out. I'm getting better. Can't swing right there, dude. Can't swing right there. You gotta learn that. It's a 10 frame option select. Don't ask me for shit. It may be a joke, but yeah, I do think that, I mean, especially with Murray, right? And you know, I joke around. I try to never like name or go after specific people. With him, I wonder if he's okay. That's honestly, I wonder if he's feeling okay, because it tends like the tweets tend to be him. It feels like he's like depressed, or at least feels very sorry for himself. And I saw a tweet from him like the other day where he was like, when something's good in the game, people are like, thanks Harada, but when something's bad in the game, they go, oh, it's Murray's fault and they blame me. It's like, no, people call out her when something is broken in the game, when an interaction is like weird and isn't what it's supposed to be. The thing people yell is Harada. Harada is what we yell when something's broken and the game's trash. We yell his name. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But it's like... And then it's very lag. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is like laggy to pieces, which is why I can't do combos. Sounds like an excuse, but it's true. That's a great whiff punish. Hey, well done, Paul, dude. That was crazy good. Ah, he did it back. Harada is probably, if you met him, now he's like a marketing executive and he's like interested in what's happening with the industry and he's talking shop all the time. I think his passion for playing fighting games, if he ever had one, is like completely gone. Like his love for the game, I don't know if it exists, but his love for like the game of hustling as a marketing executive in the fighting game industry is definitely there, you know? He definitely cares about that. But it's like, it's so laggy. I can't wait for this to end. Dude, it must be nice paw players. Just do the boonga. Just do the maximum boonga. Some playable match. Did I miss a dono? Did I really? Let me check. Oh, Ibrahim. Damn, sorry. I saw everyone donating, so I got jealous. Don't you dare forget about me. Hey, man, I'm so sorry. That's funny that you said don't forget about me and I missed it. Thank you so much, man. You're always very generous and I never forget. You know, I'm like an elephant that way. Too busy trashing Namco? Yeah, kind of. Harada enters tourneys. I don't know if he'd do that if he didn't have some passion. Maybe. I mean, I don't expect him to like win Evo or anything, but it's just like when you have power over what the game becomes and how it can change. And then, you know, you have Markman in an interview in Harada's bar, and Markman's like, well, people don't understand that balance is about sales, which, again, the single most toxic and hateful thing ever said on fighting games by a person. And Harada's like, yeah, I know, people don't understand that balance is about sales. Sales is the last thing balance should ever be about. Like, I disagree with that statement more than anything ever said on fighting games. It's my least favorite thing, officially, anybody's ever said about fighting games. Victor's not toxic, by the way, so that's good. You know, okay, so you have this power to, like, decide what happens with the game, and you can create it in a way where it sells as well as possible, or you can create it in a way where it's as fun to play as possible. So what are you going to choose? Well, Harada is definitely going to choose making the game as profitable as possible and not as good as possible. And those aren't the same thing. Not even almost. Those aren't the same thing. But the problem is when you milk a game, trying to make it as profitable as possible for like a long time, you do that for long enough, and then the game starts to die. And we know that for a fact. If you've ever played World of Warcraft, they started to like monetize World of Warcraft in all these like weird ways, right? I'm gonna like focus up and try and kill this guy. And they started like putting, you know, store mounts in, and then they started to sell level boosts, and then, you know, they put in the WoW token, and all of these like incremental changes. People are like, it's not that bad. It's just one mount. It's just one aspect of the game. You know, whatever. And at the end of the day, there's an entire black market industry around gold farming in World of Warcraft. Retail is dead. Classic is dying. I mean, nobody takes the game seriously. Everybody hates it. And like, everybody's love for World of Warcraft is completely centered on nostalgia, and nobody's excited about the future of the game simply because they basically sold it like a cheap, you know, they sold it like a cheap, like, prostitute. I don't want to get demonetized, but, and you do that enough, and nobody wants to marry the game, right? You know, it's like a person who sleeps around too much. It's, nobody wants that to be their special person eventually, because they just have too much, you know, too much legacy skills, so to speak. So my point is, like, Tekken has been heading that way for a while, and when Harada talks about wanting to put like AI in the game and all the rest of it, you know, it just feels like it's heading in a very, very weird direction. Oh yeah, you don't get back 3 anymore. Oh my god, Zafina's so nerfed. Let's beat this guy now. Can't be that hard. Do it down back 4, dude. Victors, what are you doing? What are you guys even doing? Did you see the down back 4? I did. I feel like I did that down back 4, not you. Good block. Dude, do something real. Don't do expulsion. Don't shoot the bullet. Don't do down back 4. Don't do expulsion. Just play the game a little bit. You might like it. It's surprise. Yeah, and throws. I forgot about them. Super ghost battle. Yeah. Yeah, Victor is like a lol character. He's a very, very lol character. Why are all the names a bunch of numbers? It's a bug that happens in my Tekken sometimes. A bug that happens in my game is that the names just become numbers. But if I look at the replay, I get the actual names of the players. Who else should we play? So who else is trash? Leo? Leo isn't trash. Leo's good. Play some Leo. Leo's hot.
Get ready for the next battle.
Just hit L3. Perfect balance will never be achieved anyway, but I just wish they would be more transparent with their thought process behind. Exactly, Zal9. The only way to have a perfectly balanced fighting game is to have the characters not be any different. And you obviously don't want that. The fact that all the characters are different is great, but the more different they are, the more difficult it is to balance. If they're all identical, then the balance is perfect, but there's no point in like picking your character, because then it's just like a, you know, the character is just a skin. It's another trolley trash-ass Victor. So that's good. I forgot it's the 4, not the 3. I shouldn't call the Victor trash before I play against him. I'm just assuming, and I shouldn't. Oh, that's minus 10 now. Did he know? Did he actually punish? Dude, does this Victor know stuff? He might be the first Victor I've seen who knows stuff. Still abusing the throws, though. Down back 4, I'm guessing. Oh, that low. Okay. Yeah, the 1-4. It's funny. The first thing I said when I played Leo in this game was that, I mean, I think she's better, but I hate the 1-4 change. And then, like, Ao Richie made an entire video about how all Leo players hate that change. So I was right. That is a very, very uncomfortable change. Because the 1-4 was such a good move, and now you have to go into your little stance. Who wants to go into a stance? Or, I mean, sometimes you do, but you don't have the option of not anymore. You don't have any options. You have to be in the stance. And so you can't use it for, like, a multi-tool. It's a heat engager. Am I going to break these throws at some point? I don't know. I feel like I'm playing really poorly, but I'm just, like, focusing on talking about the game. So I kind of don't mind. I feel like all the Victors I've played are trash, though. I mean, there will be cool Victor players eventually, but for now, everybody who's playing him is hyper-reliant on crutches and, like, barely able to... I mean, I've never seen a Victor move sideways a single time. I've never seen one, like, move backwards, other, like, when they, you know, single backdash to get into, like, scruffy gun range. And they teleport in, and then they have like a 50-50 mix that is overpowered, you know, after the gun. And they made his throws broken. I mean, it's weird. I don't know why they made Victor's throws broken, but he has like broken throws that you can't break. Like his throws are fucking bugged trash. But I mean, he's a DLC character. The thing is, like, new characters in the base roster is the exact same thing as DLC characters. It's new characters that Namco want you to get hype for and buy the game, right? So, you know, that's why Reyna is like that. That's why Victor is like that. Oh yeah, that's a real combo now. I forgot. And I don't know about Az yet, but her running move is broken. I can tell you that for sure. Her running move is completely broken. Throws are being nerfed. Well, I hope so, because they're mega cancer right now. And it's also like an indirect nerf to King, which is very necessary. Oh, nice. Cinematic scrup move for people who can't play, so they have to make you watch movies instead. So that's good. Just shoot the gun right away. Az is interesting. Awful to play against. Well, they need to nerf that running move. If they nerf the running move, the rest seems reasonable. But the running move needs to go now. I know, like, everybody's going to say just, you know, sidestep it, but it's too hard to sidestep. Because if she does it from, like, full screen and she teleports onto you in half a frame, then you can't react to it and sidestep it. Even if you predict it, it's too hard right now. Hey, good for you. Good for you. I was blocking, by the way. But, you know, whatever. Get a low anyway. Okay, so we're dealing with the gunshot a little bit here. We're dealing with that. There you go. See, you get in on them once and they like don't know what to do. How can you nerf it? Easy, Ultra Instinct Josie. You make it jailing high. You make it a jailing high. If you make it a jailing high, you can't block the first hit and then duck the second like Elisa's forward 3-4. But if you predict it and you know it's coming, it's going to be exactly like Claudio's running 2. Claudio's running 2 and Elisa's running 2. Claudio's is the best example because it's the only one that's as fast and does as much damage. You could also remove its chip damage. You could also remove the chip damage. That's how I would nerf it. I would make it a jailing high. So it's if you block the first hit, Azucena is still safe, but it can't be mid-high. It just can't be mid-high. Unless they make it a lot more linear. You can make it more linear as well. Hey, look, it's a real character. We can play the game now. Imagine that. What are the moves I'm forgetting? Like all of them. Leo has so many good moves. Alright. This is so much more playable. Now that it's not a Victor. Good punish by me. Good punish by Frame. See what you're doing, dude. Hanging back and relying on that thing. I see it. I see it. Or while running is a war crime. Oh, it's crazy right now. It really is. Like, make it a jailing high. I mean, it can be done, right? The other thing, I mean, only other thing you could do is slow it down. Somehow. Make it slower. Oh yeah, we have heat now. And then you retain the install after heat ends. That's crazy. That's something that I think might get nerfed for Leo. Like the install should end when the heat ends. The install should probably end with the heat when the heat ends, because you get so much right now. Nice. See, I still have it. It's so crazy. Sidestep. Nope, didn't work. Worked that time. I always forget it's 4, not 3. I also need to learn what to do against Steve's heat crash. Because I feel like he gets like a guard break after it, right? We don't need more Leo nerfs. You do need a little bit more of an... just an install nerf, then it's fine. What's up, Lawazi? Yeah, you got gifted a sub even though you weren't in the chat. Hey, that's sick. I think maybe it's based on... Honestly, when I look at the people who get memberships, it looks like it might be based on, like, who's active in the chat most. Or, like, who's, like, you know, given stuff in the past or whatever. Because I feel like pretty active members got them. Thank you guys again for the crazy generosity. Any more questions about the game? I might not be the one to answer. Oh, that should have been a wild standing too. How do you like... I want to learn how to use these punch parries. I feel like it's going to work because Steve is just like, you know, punch spam character. Good block. Nice, this guy's good. Nice, well done. I'm a Brian player. Do you hate me? No, definitely not. Never said I hated Brian players. Probably. If you play him for honest reasons, you know, you knock yourself out. If you know he's broken and you just exploit him while making excuses and downplaying him, like I suspect that the entire Brian player community is doing, then, you know, yeah, we might have words, you and I. Let's not lose to this guy. We can do this. Let's do our first full combo here. Nice hit. Ooh. Brian is honest. He needs a buff. Doesn't he have a safe 13 frame launcher that hits from mid screen? Nah. He's the same Brian, honestly. He's been power crept like appropriately compared to the rest of the roster. So he's just a Tekken 8 version of Tekken 7 Brian. Which is, you know, honestly better than it could have been. We did it. That's like my most famous video for some reason. I love the fact that you search my name on YouTube and the first word that comes up associated with me is Brian. And the second most associated word with me, if you search for me on Google or YouTube, is Kunimitsu. Imagine that. That's crazy, right? Would you do a boxing match against TMM? I don't know. I feel like down 2. Yeah, good point. I feel like TMM, isn't he like a lot taller than me and into fitness? I think I'd be in trouble. Then again, I don't know if Main Man has ever kicked somebody's ass. Not to flex, but I have, so, you know. I think I would probably, I don't know. If I could, like, catch him off guard. Yeah, I don't know. Why would I want to hurt Main Man, though? Oh, that's the counter that they hit you with. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you block lows. She still gets them. So that's good. Spamming 3-hit strings, taking 8. Isn't he older than you? I'm pretty sure he is older than me. Yeah, he's like, isn't he like 37 or something? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do a boxing match with Main Man. If I got prep, give me 3 months. If I can get 3 months to get some stamina, build back up, yeah, I'd kick his fucking ass. But here's the thing, right? People are like, oh, you said these things about fighting games that I don't agree with. Let's have a boxing match and see who's right. And I always thought those things are so fucking weird because it has nothing to do with what the conversation was actually about, right? Like, I can say Mishimas are scrappy characters for 12-year-olds with small cocks who just like to make excuses and play overpowered characters. And I'd be right, by the way. But people were like, hey, 1v1 me, dude. And I'm like, well, I mean, my point is that your character is overpowered. So if you win, it doesn't exactly disprove my point. It's like when I play against Bryans, I can know, I recognize when they see my name and they want to play like extra toxic and they want to taunt and they push extra hard with the Bryan and they key charge when they take a round. I'm like, dude, you're just proving my point even harder. Bryan isn't a more fair or balanced character because, like, you know, you beat me playing a low tier in a shitty online match. You know what I mean? Wow, just spamming launchers, dude. Orbitals and down forward twos. And heat where it doesn't make sense. Okay, you could have killed with that combo if you didn't use heat, probably. It's a big Leo combo. Was that her cancerous hell sweep? Dude, that's mega cancerous. No, it's not a hell sweep. Oh, I just did 1-4 and I couldn't not go into stance, man. I do hate that. I really do. I hate the fact that you can't do that. I mean, that's something that Namco have done with this game that I can't agree with, like, at all. Yeah, I lose. Where they've removed options. I mean, that is so dumb because are you so scared that new players, bad players, aren't going to understand the fact that they have 2 options? So you have to remove the option for, like, the players who do know what's going on. You know what I mean? They did the same thing for Zafina. She's forced to go into stance off of a bunch of moves now. It doesn't really make sense because before, when she had an option, she could go in or not go in. Yeah, down 2, I forgot. It's broken, right? Yeah, okay, sorry. You know what I mean? People hating on Oscar now? Yeah, Oscar needs to eat 5 dicks in this game. No joke, dude. I heard Fergus said that she was like bad or whatever, but I mean, like I played against an Oscar earlier, and you know how you need to sidewalk her Rage Shard, and I sidewalked her Rage Shard perfectly, and it still like hit me like randomly. What's your definition of an honest character? My definition of an honest character, I mean, that's a difficult thing. You're asking me to define an honest character, so I would have to come up with some sort of, you know, textbook definition of it. I don't know, but it's like the character should not have... The character should just not have moves that are unreasonably strong, and also shouldn't be too gimmick reliant. Or have gimmicks that like demand too much. Even if you can deal with them, they demand too much from the opponent. Like you can deal with this thing here, but you have to do it perfectly at the right time, and oh, there's a mix up. So he did the mid instead of the low and you still got launched, you know? There should have to be a lot of player agency associated with the character being successful. The player should have to do difficult things to make the character work. Okay, so if I have a really good whiff punisher, like a down 4-2 that's really solid, I should still have to set it up with movement and create the whiff, and then use the really good whiff punisher with good range and get a nice combo. And if I do it wrong, I should probably be punished, because and the move should be -12 or whatever, right? But when you have moves where the risk is low, the opponent has to do something like cosmically perfect to be able to deal with it, and it's repeatable, that's trash. That's gimmicky, trashy design, and you're a scrap man, okay? It gets controversial when I say that I think electrics fall in that gimmicky category and should be completely redesigned because they're a crutch for trash players. That's where it becomes spicy, but I do believe that. There's a lot of guessing in the game currently. Oh yeah. King's Heat, it's all guessing. It's pure guessing, dude. It's all... Look, I can't stay in Scarecrow after Scarecrow 4. They remove the option. They're removing options.
Get ready for the next battle.
I would give Josie a try if she came back. Yeah. Is the video quality bad? I think it's pretty good right now. Just the camera's bad because I don't have any lights on. That's Claudio. Do a running 2. Duck the running 2. Nice. Good punish. Damn. Red rank people like know what to do. It's crazy. It's super mega lagging again, by the way. Zafina's pretty cool. I mean, she's the coolest looking character ever. She's just kind of, you know, trashy in this game. Good block. So that's her heat gimmick. She gets armor on those moves in heat. Hey, doing real combos now though. Doing better now. Gucci sweater now. Yeah, knew we were gonna do that. Hey, don't deal with my stuff. That's unfair. Don't deal with my stuff, dude. Who's spitting? Somebody's spitting? You beat my Elisa ghost? Damn, really? Do you miss Elisa? Not really. I'm kind of over her. Is king for babies? That's a great video title. The answer is yes. It's always been true. Nice counter, right? Alright, alright. I'm feeling better now. I'm not, playing a victor. Dude, you get hit by this a lot. Have you noticed? Let's try this. Didn't work. Down back 3 is still good for Zafina, so that's cool. And this thing does like damage now. He's getting hit by it every time. Nice, good, good. Oh, he broke it? Osserva? Into the raid shard? It's not gonna kill, is it? Così? Purifica tutto? Tutti frutti? Ok. A nice tutti frutti, dude. Tutti frutti. Low key, the most technical character in Tekken? No. Paul is a little bit technical, but Paul players don't know that. There's not a single Paul player who's like figured that out, so don't worry about it. Paul players have no idea that they play a character that's difficult to Korean backdash cancel with, because there's no Paul player in the world who's ever learned movement. They're like, what do you mean? Movement? That's not Death Fist. Yeah, then you sidestep. What do you mean sidestep? That's not Death Fist either. Sidestep, is that like a demo man? No. You move to the side and nothing, like no attack comes out. I don't get it. That's not Death Fist or demo man. I think you're confused about how this game is played, dude. You do Death Fist or demo man, and everybody goes boom, and you're the strongest in the universe. That's how it goes, dude. Do we know when Eddie's dropping? I don't know. I think it's going to be one per quarter for the whole year. So, like March through April, there's going to be Eddie at some point, and then like, you know, during the next 4 months or 3 months, sorry, so before March. That's the thing, like these like high level Pauls that theoretically exist somewhere in the world. I've never seen one, but they definitely don't know that movement is hard with their character. See that? I try to get my reversal out, but Jin is just too fast. I mean, Jin is such a broken, hot mess in this game. You need to completely remove... If you want to balance Jin out in this game, you need to remove Demon Paw. You know? I mean, it's the scruppiest move ever made. Completely safe, full screen hitting. Tracking is way too good. And it's a heat engager. So, like, Jin's strategy right now, unironically, involves doing Demon Paw until you get the heat engager, then you kill the opponent with the heat. And that's just how he plays. No joke. I mean, if you play in the higher ranks right now against a Jin, they will just in neutral do Demon Paw until it connects. It's like a really... See? It's like a really overpowered strat. See, you can do that if you get the heat crash. Oh, that's the most broken counter at low ever in Tekken, by the way. So that's good. He has that as well. Chip damage, yeah, it chips as well. And now he's just hyper relying on Jin's overpowered pokes, which are also, I mean, borkers. And if you're like some sort of Mishima scrub, you're so happy in this game because Devil Jin is the most broken character in the history of fighting games. Jin is the second most broken character in the history of all fighting games. They put a scruffy purple-haired anime waifu who's like a bootleg Mishima, but is also like amazing at literally everything else and has like infinite damage. And you can just go fast and teleport and like, you know, play like a fucking Law on crack if you want to. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Why didn't that connect? It's a mid. Did he crush my mid with that low as well? This game's trash. This game's pretty good. I remain unhappy they threw my man into lava. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Heihachi player, that's sad. Kazuya is honest. Kazuya is the most honest of them by far. He's still way too good, and they need to, like, remove everything he can do. But, you know, Flash Punch combo and Hell Sweep. And his Axe Kick and Stature Kick. They need to remove all of those. But, you know, he's not Jin, so that's good. Zaphion is pretty cool. I might play her more. I might. Like, I'm not gonna, like, say that I think she's good all of a sudden, but there's more stuff than I thought there would be. Initially, you know. And her heat is like... You just do the heat crash. That's basically her heat. So it's easily digestible. That's 1+2 I'm on the way in, yeah. Zaphion is pretty cool after all. I might do like an Elisa Zafina Tekken 8 journey here. And then we'll see if there's... I mean, if... I almost like start salivating when I imagine how good Bob could be in this game, dude. He was already a Greshibu. I mean, Tekken 8 Bob would be so crazy. I can't wait. Oh my god, if there's Bob DLC this year, this channel is going to pop off in a completely different way. Like, I'm not joking. My Bob in T7 was by far the best that like I got with any character. Oh my god. Like, I would jump on Bob and all of a sudden I could like kick 5 times more ass, dude. I was doing hell sweeps like a Mishima boy. What do you think about Sony buying Evo? Here's what I think about Sony buying Evo. I think it's funny that Sony bought Evo and then everybody pretended that Evo hadn't been filled with like sexual harassment and rape for all those years. It's like, oh, Sony bought it, so now that doesn't matter. Let's forget about it. That Mr. Wizard was diddling kids. Or like paying them $17 to show their dicks, I guess. What do you think about hate on Russians? You know, I actually talked about this, dude, just a little while ago. It is true that Russians hack more, it seems, than like other nations. I mean, I worked in a company in Japan where we got hacked by Russian hackers, and they like try to make us, like they installed ransomware on our computers and they wanted us to pay them Bitcoin to like get our computers back. That is true. At the same time, and I mean, Russians get extra hate these days because of the war or whatever. I've almost never met a Russian person who I wasn't impressed with. I really, really like have a lot of respect for the like great culture and history of that country. And when it comes to like modern politics and everything that's going on, like I know very little about it. So I don't like, and I'm also not interested in politics. I don't have an opinion on like, you know, that stuff. Like I refuse to express one. But even no matter what is happening like in the world, I never like judge individuals by it. And I wouldn't like dislike Russians more because things that are being done by Russia or in Russia. It's not like that, right? You know. The same way, you know, there are like lots you could say about what's going on in China these days, but it's also like one of the most like amazing and fascinating countries of all time. And I've also said this, Russian literature kicks so much ass that the rest of the world should just stop writing books. You know, there's this story, I don't know if it's a true story, but Leonardo da Vinci was an understudy for some other painter in his youth, and you know, when you had like famous painters doing commissions in those days, they wouldn't do the whole piece necessarily themselves. They would have like, you know, a lot of understudies and people who helped them. You know, they were the designers, but you would have other people paint on the painting because it was a big job. And Leonardo's job was painting this like one angel in the corner, like, you know, because he was like young and he was like the new guy. And the main painting guy, the artist who had been commissioned to do this giant piece, saw this angel that Leonardo did in the corner, and he just broke his brushes and walked away because he didn't want to paint anymore. Because, you know, he realized how fucking far he was from true genius. I feel that's the difference between like almost any literature and then like Russian books, dude. It's just crazy. And the dark and troubled history that country has had is obviously part of why it has that much power, that much pressure in its art, you know. I don't know. I would my opinion on Russia, I don't have one because I don't like, oh, this country is this, but I don't dislike Russians for like, you know, things that some Russians do, or like what the Russian government is like. And it's also true that, you know, people view those things through way too narrow of a lens historically, and people talk about the Middle East being this and that, and then you go far enough back in history and it's the most progressive place in the world. It's where the groundwork for like so much modern science is laid and all the rest of it. So it's just like history proves that dismissing certain ethnicities and like saying that they have this or that problem or are a certain way just doesn't make sense, because you can just find a point in history easily where they were something completely different. I mean, there was a time where Swedish people were like known for being pretty badass. That was a long time ago. Now we're like mainly known for wearing, pink shirts and worrying about, our lactose intolerance. Swedish people are like massive pussies these days. No joke. Myself included, probably. I'm not going to lose to this Kazuya boy. I refuse. Nice down jab, dude. You need to study Russian history. Yeah, it's another thing that people don't do, right? So they they watch news program about what's going on right now, and then they have all these very, very strong opinions, and then they don't know the historical context, and they also don't only know what information is given to them by that specific news source, which, I mean, there's always an angle, right? And again, I'm not expressing any sort of opinion on this, but it's just like, I know so little about these events, like, it would be ridiculous for me to have an opinion on it, and yet people who know less than me will say these very, very strong things. My mother is like that. It's like a big point of contention between me and my mother. She'll be like, well, those people are all like that. And it'll be like a topic that because I love to read and I love history. So I actually read a lot and try and if I get interested in a topic, I will do a deep dive on it for a couple of days, and I try and understand it, whether it's I mean, it can be whatever, but history is a big one. I spent last year, I was what were Vikings actually? What was that thing? When in history did it happen? Why did it happen? And this romanticized image of Vikings that we have these days, to what extent is that accurate at all? And it turns out that it's not accurate at all, but there is a lot of interesting history there. And then, my mother will be like, well, those people are like that. And I'm like, well, how do you know? What do you know? Could you go into detail? And then she just gets angry and, says that, I gave birth to you. Be silent and grateful. But it's like that. The more you know, the more you try and learn, the more you realize that you don't know, and it humbles you. So knowledge is useful twofold that way. A Viking is basically a gangster. Well, what would happen was you would have people who were quite wealthy, or more, more wealthy than the average Scandinavian back then. Say that I had I lived in a, coastal village and I had a lot of money. I could actually build a couple of boats that I owned. And then I would as a business venture, it would be people would want to join my raids. Because, I'd done it before, because they were seasonal. Viking raids, there was a raiding season. You would plant the crops, and then it was raiding season, and you would come back with the booty, what you'd raided, by the time when it was time for the harvest. And then you would take part in the harvest, and it would be a fun time for everybody. So I would be like, okay, Last year, me and my raiding party, we went to these places. We made a lot of money. We came back with all kinds of treasure. There are these monasteries on the British coast. They just have gold lying around, and nobody's defending it. These weak priests that you can just cut to pieces, and then you just grab what you want and walk away. It's awesome. And then people be like, "Damn, Frame's Viking raids sound lit." I'm a 19-year-old guy. I want to get married soon. I'd like to have my own house, but I have no money. If I go on one of these raids and we're successful, I potentially make enough money that I can get jewelry for a woman who might be interested in marrying me. I can get some land for myself. And you're like, "Hey, can I go with? I want to go on one of your raids." And I'm like, "Okay." And I pick my guys. And we decide, okay, where are we gonna go? These monasteries, the booty's not good anymore. Do you guys want to try going south? And they would plan it out, and then they go, "Hey, good Wi-Fi connection here, by the way." And then you come back, and you might have made enough money as a young Viking on one of those raids that you're set for life now, compared to people who are gonna spend their entire life just farming and basically have no wealth, right? Counter hit on this connection. How awesome am I? I'm going to do an armor move because he's going to run in with 442. See? Ah, I was too slow. And there's this really interesting history with the Vikings. They actually did navigate using ravens. That's a real thing. They actually did navigate using ravens. You would have a bunch of ravens on your boat, right? And when you're out at sea, because ravens can fly up in the sky because they're birds, you can send them up. And if they come back to the boat or fly back the way you came, you know that there is no other land visible. But if they take off in a certain direction that way, you know there's land that way. And so you can head in that direction and you can find land. So it's a one-time thing. You'd have to bring multiple ravens for it to work. But it was a legit way to help them navigate. Pretty cool, right? Did you study this stuff at uni? No. I actually studied economics at university. I have a degree in economics, which is, money is the least interesting thing in the world to me. Not really. I mean, stuff like understanding what happened with the subprime mortgage crash and everything, that stuff is interesting. Economics can be interesting. It's just I don't like... I didn't like it. I didn't like the texture of it all. So I actually... sometimes regret that I didn't get to academically study the things that I'm really interested in. I would love to go into actual academic biology. I would have loved to do anything in history, philosophy. I mean, all these things. But it just wasn't in my cards. But then I always consider the fact that, okay, so I did study economics, but because I did, I was able to move to Japan and have a life there, right? Because if you're going to get a job in Japan as a foreigner, in a working visa, you need to have higher education. Otherwise, you can't really get a job. And then your job has to be related to your expertise. So you get a job as a specialist in something that you are academically trained in is the idea, right? And so I started working in hotels, but I did economy stuff for them. I did accounting and things like that. And so for that reason, I was able to live in Japan for as long as I did. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have met the love of my life. And I'm very, very happy right now because of that. So it all you never know how these winding paths in life are going to end up, where they're going to end up taking you, and what might seem like a regret of yours right now might end up being what leads you to ultimate happiness in the end, right? Also literature. I mean, I've always loved literature. And I wanted to be a novelist. That was like my dream. I wanted to be a poet or a novelist, and I would like write stories and stuff. And that didn't really happen either. And I haven't written anything in a long time. I write some rap verses sometimes because I like rap now. I'm into hip hop, and I used to, write poems and stuff. So I sometimes write some rap verses, but then I have no flow, so I can't actually like perform my own bars, which is sad because I'm so bad at that. But I have some bars. I mean, I can write bars. Have I been winning? Like, am I doing okay? I haven't really been paying attention to the game at all. How am I doing with Zafina? What do you guys think? Damn, I'm on a 7-game win streak? When did that happen? Maybe I should be distracted more often. Hey, let's not lose the streak. Just because I noticed it now, I'm going to lose it, right? That's a good whiff punish. But Jin is a broken character for scrubs. It's just very, very true. Now he's doing hell sweeps. Damn. How embarrassing. How embarrassing for you to be a Jin player doing hell sweeps. Ah, he got me. I shouldn't have noticed the fact that I was on the street. Spit some bars about Algerian hummus. I'm not gonna freestyle right now. I'm too tired, dude. Maybe some other time.
Get ready for the next battle.
The game is in such a state can hardly get hard enough to masturbate. Yeah, that's a bar that I wrote. That's true. You know what happened when I did that Leroy diss track? And I mean, that's terrible. Those are terrible bars. That was just a joke. And I mean, I was genuinely improvising to an extent. But I'd been working the night shift at this hotel in Japan. And I was so exhausted. Like, I worked all night. And, it's a 17-hour shift without break. I've been up for like basically 2 days without sleep. I was on my way home and I'm like, man, Leroy's so broken. This game's trash, So I just started like for fun coming up with like a Leroy diss track and a couple of bars, right? And then I came home and I had to go to bed because I'd been up for like infinitesimal hours. And I just sat down at the computer and my eyes were bloodshot and my skin was in a terrible condition because I hadn't slept and I was so tired. So I put on sunglasses and a hood to like hide how terrible I looked. And also like because it was like a scuffed rapper persona, the flame whisperer. And I recorded that video as a goof and then I went to bed. It was terrible. It was fun though. I was like, the fact that it was terrible was the joke, but also like everything I was saying about Leroy was true. By far the funniest thing happening in stand-up comedy right now, though, if you're into like, comics and their podcasts, Adam Ray as Dr. Phil, dude. Like, I don't usually laugh at those guys that much, but Adam Ray is amazing as Dr. Phil, dude. When he said, there's like this fat black guy who performs that on Kill Tony. I think his name is Matt Lucas. He said, Matt Lucas looks like he has ho-hos in different area codes. Ho-ho is like this snack you get in the US, right? It's like a Twinkie sort of a thing. He looks like he has ho-hos in different area codes. And he said, Matt Lucas is like the Little Britain guy. It's something else, Lucas. He looks like his favorite position is the front of the buffet line. That's another really good joke. So lucky. This trashy Reyna is lucky, dude. Hey, get owned. My character has no moves. Your character has all the moves. Reyna is trash. Well, you know, she's cringe anime waifu, you know. It's such an obvious design. It's such an obvious design. There's like nothing, you know what I mean? If your goal is like we're gonna replace Heihachi, the way the move list looked is amazing. I mean, she obviously animates beautifully. That's been true of like most new characters that Namco have made. Like Lydia looks incredibly interesting when she's attacking. So does Kunimitsu. I mean, if you like light shows, you know, and stupid overpowered trash. But that's not the point, you know? What is the character actually doing? Well, Reynas are running in a straight line, occasionally throwing electrics because she just has that. They're doing forward forward 2. This guy's doing that move over and over. I don't even know what that move is. He's the first Reyna I've played who's abusing that constantly. Don't even know what it is. And they're doing forward forward 2, 3. So you duck the high, and then they start doing forward forward 2, another move that's a mid. And that's their life, you know. There's attacking, spinning, yeah, great fucking character design, Namco. Have you fucking ever made anything before? What the hell's going on? When is she not attacking? When is she not running in a straight line screaming? Making me want to fucking pick up Street Fighter, dude. When does she shut the fuck up? Shin-A, that's not how, that's also bothers me. That's not how you say that word. I've never heard anybody even like trying to be badass say Shin-A. It's like hard to combo off that now. They've changed the recovery of that last hit, so I can't get a combo anymore. Yeah, keep doing that move, dude. Maybe eventually somebody will voluntarily suck your cock if you do that move enough times. Maybe somebody will fucking love you. Maybe if you spam enough fucking dumb dog shit with Reyna, somebody will love you. You know, it could happen. It could happen. It could happen, you know. Characters make noise, yeah, because they realized that all the Tekken players are weebs, so you can hire like your favorite anime voice actor, and people will actually like get hyped for a voice actor. Holy shit, get laid. Like, I don't mean to be, you know, mean. I was a weeb. I know what it's like, but what the hell, dude? When people are like, "Oh, I like Kunimitsu. This is my favorite voice actress." It's not even a real fucking job, dude. Fuck off. Do your favorite thing where you fly in the air. I'm gonna try and walk it. I'm trying to learn about that scrubby move that you fucking abuse because you don't have a, you know. Oh. Yeah, that's cool, yeah. Keep spamming, yeah. Spam some more. Do a 5-hit string. Do a 5-hit string, dude. Do a 5-hit string into a 15-hit combo. And then do a 16-hit string for Oki. jumping while spinning and making noise like a fucking Beyblade from half screen, and that's the. I mean, it's barely playable. I think we're lucky that there are so many legacy characters in Tekken 8, because if all we had, imagine if every single character was like Reina, Victor, or Azucena. If that was like the baseline of what characters were like now, and it was literally just this giant move list of fucking cock cheese covered trash that just never ends, and everybody's screaming and you just want to leave. I guess we should be glad we have all these legacy characters, dude. Oh, that's the one, that's the one. Oh, and unblockables now? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this isn't trash at all. This isn't boring trash at all. I love looking and listening to this. And I see you've customized your Reina to look like an anime waifu from an actual anime fighting game. So that's cool as well. That's not predictable at all. That's not something a Reina player would do. You play Elisa? Yeah, that's true. Her voice lines are really annoying, probably. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, you got me. You blocked a hell sweep and didn't do anything? No, I was just talking about, you know, fuck Reina. I wasn't really playing that match. But yeah, I should have done something after the hell sweep. I wasn't trying to block it. I think I accidentally blocked it. I had Beyblades as a child? Yeah, I think they're still a thing. I think they're still a thing. I think there's a Beyblade anime. I mean, if you are playing Reina right now and you have the demon mask and then you have the demon eyes, I think you're officially an NPC. Like, I think you might be. That your personality is just so fucking thin that you're just a vessel for whatever the media wants to turn you into. Like the most predictable fucking person on the face of the fucking earth. If you've done that, or you're doing like a John Wick, a Victor. That's like the people who did the Joker Dragunov in T7. It's the same thing. Yeah. Delete all my own health. Just went under the hop kick. That was sick. This game's trash. 2B Elisa, yeah, 2B, any 2B thing is the same thing as well. Man, I hate the fact that they put that 2B character in Soul Calibur. Such a bad choice. Where's Lizard Man, dude? Put Lizard Man in the game. Not this fucking bananas and pajamas character. I mean, this game is so trash. It's the worst thing ever made by humans. It's just a stack of complete mega trash. And I'm loving it. I'm loving Tekken 8, I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking sick, but it's so trash. I mean, it's so trash, but it's sick. Do the dive kick into the down 2, you know? There you go. Do the dive kick into the down 2 again. It's a crutch because you're trash at the game, but, you know, do it again. It's a fucking crutch because you can't do anything else, but, you know, keep doing it. Crying about the game, still playing it? Yeah, I know. It's trash, but I like it. I'm down. Tekken 8 is so sick. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, that guy fucking dive kicked into a fucking wing quit, so that's good. Do I miss Elisa? Not really. It's sick, but it sucks. Yeah, exactly. This game is simultaneously a 2 out of 10 and like a 9 out of 10. But I can tell, like, my Elisa is good now. Like, I kick ass with her. But since I started streaming and I'm just playing, like, random characters messing around, I'm playing trash right now. I'm playing like trash. It's fun, though. I mean, so is everybody else. See that? I sidestepped that perfectly, and it did not matter. Because that move is Borgers. Sorry, Ultra Instinct Josie. Sorry, Upsuli. Your character has a broken move. It's a problem. This is how they all play. This is how they all play, by the way. It's that stance and that stance low, and then there's just a running move. Do the running move. Come on, man. I'm going to try and walk it. It killed. That's nice. The new combo ender is fun. It's really fun to do the new combo ender for Zafina. See, you can't walk it. Maybe I have to go left. Is that it? Just keep doing it, dude. I need to learn this. You can't go left either. Okay, that's a god move. It's a god move. Has no fucking counterplay, dude. That running move is like the fucking most trash thing that's ever existed, dude. That's incredible how trash that is. That's a fucking god move, dude. Zero counterplay and it does chip damage. So you can't just stay blocking it either. Yeah, game's trash. Dude. Oh god. Who hurt you? Oh my god. You have to time it perfectly. Stop talking bullshit in the chat. You can time it perfectly, but if it's like perfect enough that you have to know that it's coming and then do like a frame perfect thing, then yeah, it's not steppable. It just isn't. Damn, this game is so fucking kusoge. Yeah, good for you. Spam out a little cinematic, get infinite damage, why not? Just gonna hyper rely on this little snake itch thing I have here. Nobody's gonna block it. I don't think I've played anybody for a couple of hours who knows about ducking, so I don't have to worry about them blocking my lows. Try to jab float it. You're such a trash talker on stream. A completely different person to the videos. I think if you met me in the real world, you would recognize me more from the videos than the stream. But let's be honest. This game's fucking trash. I'm not wrong. You know what I mean? Oh! This game's awesome, dude. Namco have done it again. The move is steppable. Damn, Namco, you just keep hitting the home runs, Disney! Just power crush it and lose 60 health. Damn. High level strats now. Thank you guys so much for the amazing generosity this stream, by the way. It's been genuinely touching. No joke. Is she calling me a pendejo? This game's trash. Namco failed us again. Well, we're about to see. If I win this round, this game is amazing and Namco have done it again. If I lose this round, this game is trash forever. It's trash. Oh god, the game's such trash! Oh my god. That's funny. It's cool when she does that little thing, but when she's walking away like that, like if you are really salty and you're like hating Azuzena right there, I could see somebody like offline literally strangling a person slowly after losing to Azuzena, and she's doing these these voice lines and stuff. Bad guy Namco. No, I lost and the game is still sick. There's this YouTuber called Wisdom Seeker. I'll check him out. I'll check it out. Okay, nice suit. That's a launcher. Didn't know that. Okay, this is the one guy, guys. If I win this match, Tekken 8 is sick. If I lose this match, Tekken 8 is trash forever. And all the characters are broken. I feel like losing on purpose now. I'm such a fucking hipster, dude. I'm such a contrarian that now that, like, I want to be able to say that the game is trash. So now that I came up with my own imaginary rules, I want to lose the game on purpose so that Tekken 8 will be trash. Oh. Damn, I won a round. Stop playing well, Frame. The game's supposed to be trash. Stop doing well. Stop kicking ass, dude! You're not supposed to win this one. Tekken 8's trash. Oh no. I'm doing well, you guys. Okay, that's better. Oh, he can combo like that? That's crazy. 4-3 down and then you get the spin. Nice down 4-2. Nice. Down 4-2 abuse, huh? Learn how to play scrub. Just kidding, this guy's pretty good. Is that your thing though? Hold back? Don't learn about backdashing and then get lucky with some dog shit? Hey, good strat, dude. Teach me sometime. Wait, so you hold back and walk slowly like this. And then when somebody gets close, you randomly do a down 4-2? Damn, it's a little bit too complex for me to understand. Could you break it down slowly? So I walk backwards like a fucking moron who doesn't know what a backdash is. And then I panic into some dog shit when my opponent gets close. You should bring that shit to Evo, dude. GG's, well played. Genuinely GG's, you played well. You know, it's just fun to talk shit, you know. It's part of the culture. Literally take nothing I say seriously. Unless I'm saying that Brian is easy to play. Best fighting game ever made. Yeah, okay. I guess it's been settled. This game is sick. Damn. Namco did it again. Damn, Namco. You just keep hitting the home runs, Disney. Best game ever. My trash talking is funny. I think so too. That's why I do it, right? I do it for my own entertainment. And I mean, if you guys enjoy it too, then that's great. But like, honestly, please don't get hurt if I'm talking trash when you're on screen. It's usually because I'm losing and you're outplaying me, okay? It's important to me that nobody take it like even a little bit seriously, because it would be so embarrassing. Oh, running too. I've never seen a Dragunov do that move before. Did you invent that one yourself? Fucking hell, dude. Dragunov's doing running too, huh? New strats, new strats. Damn, he's failing to do running two. He messed up 2 running twos. Hey, do running two, dude. I'll stay down here. Do a running two. You can't hit me down here. He tried he tried to do the spring kicks off the ground like 5 times in a row. Running two. Hey, let me get heat though. Hey, forward 1+2 is good. We should do this more. Running two time. Hey. I'm not even on the same side of the stage as him, and he's still spring kicking off the ground. Tekken 8 is so aggressive that even getting off the ground has to be a fucking attack. This game is fucking trash. This game's fucking trash, dude. And everybody's throwing as well. Nice snake edge, dude. Kiss your mother with that snake edge, bitch. Knew you were gonna swing. I knew he was gonna swing. I feel sorry for this guy. He's trying to do running too. And even though they made it too easy, I mean, so easy to do running moves in this game, he's not getting it. I'm sorry I made fun of you, dude. You're a cool guy. Hope you're enjoying the game. No, that's not how you do it, dude. You have to press forward one more time. Snake edge, okay. Fair enough. It's better when you're in range. Tends to work better when you're in range, but you know, fair try. Fair try. Best player I've ever seen, dude. Best player I've ever seen. Not, I mean, that's the ultimate three-dimensional 1000 IQ chess. You're supposed to do running 2 all the time, but you just keep fucking them up, so it's a different move. Shinryu just sounds like it means God Dragon. I think it does. Something like that. Shin does mean God. It's like a bug. My username sometimes just becomes a bunch of numbers. Dude, speaking of which, that is like my favorite rap song of all time. I mean, those are the sickest bars when Aesop Rock is rapping about his name. How it's like a random sequence of like mutating numbers. And his address are just hieroglyphs. I need to listen to that song before I go to bed today. With Bonish. Everybody's playing Hokuto no Ken Tekken in this game. I'm charging my heat. Heat, what a trash fucking mechanic. Namco are fucking incompetent fucking morons, dude. Heat is so fucking trash. Heat is so fucking ill-conceived, dude. I love it. Oh, Heat's trash. I should try and go into Heat. Oh no, he went into Heat back. Hey, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Keep showing me movies, dude. Don't play the game. Keep showing me movies. Heat is so fucking trash. Like, it doesn't even work. Because it's like, you have all your good moves are turned into heat engagers. So, you get heat when you're just hitting with your good moves. But you want to use those moves and not get heat. You don't have the option. I mean, it's so easy to fix. You just make it so that you have to hit with a heat engager. And then press another button. And it heat engages. If it didn't have that, you could use, like, all these good moves without necessarily heat engaging every time. What a trash fucking mechanic, dude. And the game would have been hyper aggressive dog shit even without it, dude. It's kind of funny though. Dude, he's playing just like Talon. It's exactly what Talon does. Go into Hermit and then do a low out of Hermit because you can't challenge the stance because it's broken. I'm about to lose to this guy. Imagine that. A nice heat activation, dude. It's a cool mechanic for pros. Block the low didn't matter. He had a mid. Move it along. Yeah, it's like Namco don't even have time for Tekken to be played anymore. It's like, yeah, that's it. I think that's why they want to make it so aggressive. Namco don't have time for people to like be playing all these matches. They just want to get to the noodle ad. We don't have time for all this fucking Tekken. Watch noodle ads, bitches. Buy Red Bull. Holy shit. You guys want to play like a whole match? I'm surprised they haven't made it first to one. Does this break the floor? How do you mess up that? Did you guys see me mess that up? That's crazy. And he got the skull explode? Yeah, I don't think Namco have time for Tekken anymore. They're like, we only do these tournaments so that we can show you an ad for the new DLC. And so that, like, Rip can awkwardly fucking break a shitty Kazuya figurine while looking at cup noodles. So move it along. It's the they should call it, rename it from Heat to Move It Along. I'm gonna use my Move It Along engager. No fucking loitering, dude. No fucking loitering, dude. Eventually it's just going to be a literal rock, paper, scissors. But instead of rock, paper, scissors, it's going to be called like Victor Reina Deviljin. It's like a quiz. You start out on like the character select screen, and if you pick the overpowered character, it goes, congratulations, you win. You're high rank now. I forgot about this move, 1-4 from Scarecrow. That's a really cool move. I used to use that a lot in 7. I should use it here too. Press R3 while in game to remove the numbers. Okay. Why though? I kind of like the numbers. It's kind of cool. It's like I'm playing Tekken in the Matrix. Yeah, it's the Matrix, and this guy is, what's his face? Morph Ball. Why did that whiff? Namco? Namco? Why did my attack whiff? Why did that happen? It just went through him. It just went through him. Have no choice. Have to go in heat. Have to go fast. Have no choice. Have no choice. I have to spam. Have no choice. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Sonic. Gotta go fast. Sonic. Have no choice. Have no choice. Have to activate heat. That's what everybody says when they do a stance transition move now. Have no choice. Or a heat engager. Have no choice. That's not guaranteed anymore? Dude, she's been nerfed for like everything. Like everything is worse. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Chris Drailing. Thanks, man. Hope you're enjoying the game. It's trash. But Mayman said it was the best fighting game ever made, and then Namco sent him a paycheck, so I guess it's good. I don't know if Main Man's on the take now. He did do an official guide. It would honestly be a huge problem for this community if its major influencer actually took paychecks from Namco. We know for a fact that this is completely true. I don't know if you guys know about this. We know for a fact that Michael Murray will call you in the middle of the night and tell you to not criticize the game. I won't tell you who, but I know this happened. So major Tekken influencer, a person you know, who tweeted that like Fakum Lam was toxic, and Michael Murray called him at night going, "Why are you tweeting toxic things?" That's a true story. As far as I know, I mean, it's hearsay, but I heard it from, like, you know, basically the person it happened to, so. Yeah, you guys didn't know about that? Yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but. Oh, yeah. And these are the people who will, like, you know, make videos that, I mean, and I'm not salty about that. They get a million times my viewership. That's fair enough. They probably should. But those are the people who will, like, you know, give you opinions on Tekken that, you know, you're supposed to be able to trust before you, like, buy the game or whatever. You know, like when Rip sat there and with the shitty Tekken 7 netcode saying it felt just like offline. And Michael Murray he had little laser sights trained on his fucking cranium. Say it sounds like fucking offline. Alright? I mean, don't you guys think it's weird that when we get news about this game, it's from the personal Twitter account of two marketing executives who just worked for Namco? That's like where we get our news. Harada will be like, you know, "Oh no, shut the fuck up or shit it down, oh no." And then it's like, "Oh, we're gonna start banning cheaters." And then there's like no fucking proof and nobody knows what's going on. It's just his private Twitter account. It's so fucking weird, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, I unironically love the main man and think he's an honest and good guy, but the fact that he did like an official Namco endorsed Tekken 8 guide. Whoo! Everybody's like, "Congratulations, you finally get the recognition you deserve." I'm like, he's got 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think he's getting the recognition he deserves. From the people he's been making the content for, you know, who love him and support him and pay his bills. Why the fuck does it matter if Namco want to throw him a bone? Who the fuck cares? You know? But, you know, Namco will try and control what you say, and there are things they don't want you to say. If you take paychecks from them, they will call you in the middle of the night and tell you to stop being toxic. You know? So, you know, the biggest YouTuber in the world finally getting recognized, you know, it might not be great for the overall transparency in the world of Tekken. That's all I'm saying. Who knows? Maybe it's not a big deal. You know, people have said for a while that there's no way, like, oh, last time I was, you know, saying the game was trash and it's like staring into an infinite fucking black hole made of pure fucking anus or something. People are like, I wonder why Namco have never, like, asked to collab with you. Let me be real fucking clear. Ever since Leroy, I've never fucking asked to collab with them. But at least, like, when I talk shit and I'm saying all these, like, idiotic things about the game and I'm being an idiot, you know, it's at least all me. Did you guys see in the comments of one of my videos, like, just a couple of days? Because now that Tekken 8 is out, my channel is actually doing really well now. It's growing in, like, a serious way for the first time in like, a long time right now. My videos are doing really well. The YouTube algorithm noticed me the other day and started recommending one of my videos. And so there's this guy in the chat who, like, is a, you know, Chinese Tekken person and wants to, like, you know, because you can't get the internet in China. So what a lot of people do is they have somebody they collaborate with who takes their content, puts Chinese subtitles on it, and then puts it on Chinese social media. And then, you know, funnel some of the money back to the content creator. So they get access to the largest consumer market in human history, which is, you know, middle-class Chinese people. And I know that. And I know, like, a lot of the Tekken YouTubers that I know that are like big do that, and they've recommended that I should do it as well. But I'm just like, damn, this channel is like my private little like snug little silly thing that I do, you know, with my viewers, and just the idea of like having somebody else involved with it and uploading stuff for me and like, you know, putting subtitles that I didn't write on something. I just really hated the idea of it, and I'm like, dude, no thanks. Like, if I make some, like, a little bit of money doing this, you know, it doesn't hurt. But it's, you know, I've got a job. I want to do this for fun, and that's it, basically. And I don't want anybody else involved with it, you know? The videos look like shit, it's because I'm bad at video editing, you know? But I, you know, film everything, I write everything, I record everything, and I upload everything. And it's just like my, you know, fun little hobby project. And, yeah. I'm an independent, shitty voice. That's what I'm trying to say. Dude, you never fall for the armor move. I think you should. Do a hell sweep. Do a hell sweep. Do a hell sweep. Video editing is for posers. I mean, my like guiding light since, you know, I started making content has always been Eris. He seems to be the content creator by far that I've ever seen who has the most fun. And that's great. And his videos are like consistently low quality. You know, he still has a broken camera and he just turns it into another thing that adds flavor to the stream, right? And he's invincible. You know what's awesome about Eris? If he's like shitty at the game and he's losing, you know, he's playing Donkey Kong and he fucking sucks at platformers. You know, if he fails, he laughs, everybody laughs, and it's good content. If he does really well, it's poggers, and everybody, you know, goes hype in the chat, and it's good content. Somebody says something stupid in the chat, it's funny, it's content. Somebody says something smart in the chat, you know. It's just like, as long as you have the right perspective, everything is just a giant win-win. And then I watch, I think the polar opposite of that is, there's this guy called Bloodshed who's like major Diablo content creator. And there was like an official Diablo 4 panel the other day. And he was on it, and it was officially like the most cringe thing I've ever seen. He's like, "Hi everybody, I'm not a robot. We are excited about the things that are exciting about the exciting game Diablo 4 exciting." And he's sitting there at a flat angle with this hopeless fucking smile on his face. And the fucking Blizzard's shitty script being held up to him off cam. And I'm like, oh my god, this person... I don't know Bloodshed, but... You know, when he was just doing chill videos in his bedroom, he didn't seem miserable doing it. Nice electric. Play any real characters? Or just Kazuya? Ugh. Hey, GG's. That's how you say the name. That's how you actually say the name. You say Kazuya. That's how you say it. It's Kazuya and it's Heihachi. Anyone else? Hashtag hype for Diablo 4 now. Yeah, after seeing that awesome panel about the Chinese Lunar New Year event where there are new cosmetics that you can buy for money in the shop, I'm so excited. What other great things can I spend my money on this season? Check Lars is up for 3 plus 4 4. What's that? Oh, the flip kick into the kick when he comes down? I know what that is. Why would I check that? Did I buy Diablo 4? Yeah, I bought Diablo 4. I actually really enjoyed the leveling in that game. It was sick. It was really fun. But then there was just like no end game and it was too slow and then nothing happened and then they just like, you know, Blizzard panicked and they tried to monetize it in these shitty ways to like squeeze the last of the fucking pathetic toothpaste out the tube even though the game was already dead. I think the reason they do that now is that with these games, like you get whales if you're lucky. You get people who just spend like crazy amounts of money on these shitty games, right? And one of them is worth like thousands of real players. So if you keep pretending that the game is this exciting thing that you're making for everybody, you can find a very, very sick person out there and have them become addicted to your shitty product, and you can like pretty much scam them out of their money with your predatory monetization and your dog shit, right? So it's really them pretending to be excited about making a game for a mass audience while they're trying to target and really, really hurt a very vulnerable person. So, modern game development is fun. That's one thing I'm glad that I didn't study academically. Imagine being a developer right now, dude. Everybody's just talking about how it's a fucking nightmare. You make one game, comes out, it's trash because the corporate suits made you like put all this dumb shit in it. You know, millennials wrote the story and the dialogue is so fucking cringe that you want to puncture your own eardrums like Mask to Masculine and Bleach. And then, there are just mass layoffs and everybody on staff is out of a job. And then they go and do YouTube shorts about why it wasn't fun working for Bethesda or Blizzard. Fucking hell, dude. It's a nightmare. Yeah, we can 1v1 next time, Hands of God. Sure. I think I'm going to go to bed now, though. You know what I'm going to do? It's late at night. Here's what I'm going to do. I had one of the most fun streams of my life today. I got Raijin on Elisa, and then we had a fun, silly stream. We talked mad shit, and everybody got so generous. It was crazy. I'm going to thank everybody. Max Mayhew for subscribing, and Tristan Paulser, Harada saying Anob for becoming a member, Anthony Pablo for subscribing, Tony R for your generous donation, Hero Monix for your generous donation, Lars' Trashu, I agree, Michaelius Acapello, very generous donation, good games well played, hey you two dude, sick match, nice Lee, Snay Shaw for subscribing, Tony R for super chatting again, great content, 10 out of 10, hey thanks man, NSQL and Box for subscribing, Iroho of the West for your generous donation, Ibrahim Al-Harthi for your very generous donation, Ultra Instinct Josie, damn, thank you so much for becoming a member, dude, that's super sick, thank you so much, man, and everybody go support his stream as well, playing a lot of Azuzena, character I need to learn more about, obviously, Dr. Greatsword for subscribing, Chris Drailing, and Ultra Instinct Josie. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's late at night, but I had a sick stream. I'm actually going to go downstairs to the kitchen and grill myself a nice hamburger. I'm going to make myself a burger, and then I'm going to eat that with spicy mayonnaise and whole grain mustard, and then I'm going to go to bed. Thanks, Soda Roar. Pete6891, Dan Doman. Why aren't the stream alerts showing up on screen? I wonder why that... I have to look into that. Oh, I'm so sorry. My alert box has been hidden. I made it invisible. You just made a nice burger. Hey, we're burger bros, Josie. You and me, dude. Chipotle mayo. Yeah, exactly. Chipotle mayo is what I have. You just made a burger, dude? Hey. Great minds burger alike, dude. What a sick stream. What a sick day. I had a fantastic day today. I have so much to be grateful for. All of you guys. Tekken 8 is simultaneously the worst fucking thing ever made and pretty awesome, and I kind of love it. I'm about to have a burger. I went outside this morning and it blue skies and snow. It was all white and blue and beautiful. And I was listening to The Unbelievable Truth with David Mitchell, which is like my favorite BBC radio quiz show. And I was getting all the answers right. Damn, what a sick day. Doesn't sound like something you should eat before bed. Who cares? It'll be fine. I'm going to do some yoga stretches as well. Tekken 8 is sick. Yeah, I agree to Kamiklusky. It's also trash and heat is like the worst idea ever. But, you know, it's pretty awesome. A lot of Tekken players are up. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it. Thanks for watching. I'll probably stream again. If not tomorrow, then maybe the day after.